Hey guys, and welcome back to Hollowbody, where we last left off. Oops. We were exploring, or should I say we'd finished exploring the houses. Oh, we got some zombie dogs now, but we're not going to worry about those guys too much. They don't seem to do an awful lot of damage to us, to be honest. There should be two of them. Now, what's interesting is they've suddenly spawned. They should have spawned earlier. I don't know why the game has only just spawned them in now, but we're not going to worry about such things. We've got the key. And now we're going to use said key on the strung up woman's chest. And hopefully it's going to allow us inside. Moving swiftly on to my least favorite section of the game, which is, well, we'll talk about that. It's an interesting area. It's called the Crypts. Right, so there's Mia. Sorry this had to happen to you, Mia. Well, we do have the key to your heart right here. Somewhere. There we go. Heart-shaped key. Let's see what that does. Well, unfortunately, little can be done for her at this point. Let's move on.
Dead weren't spared when the looting started.
I'm more worried about who keeps those candles lit.
Yes, there's a lot of bodies here that have been dug up. That's not filling me with a huge amount of confidence.
In ever-loving memory of Charlie Marcus Helson, the Lord watch between me and thee, while we are absent one from the other.
Now, we need to be vigilant in here. Not for enemies, of course, but we need to keep our eyes peeled for lit candles. And the names of those.
Of Alexander Harrison. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Okay. Alexander Harrison. Who else is lit up here? Let's take a look, shall we?
In remembrance of Conroy Walker, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil.
Indeed. Well, we're not going to worry about that now. Conroy Walker.
Loved and remembered always, Olivia Richmond. Gone is the face we loved so dear, silent the voice we loved to hear.
Okay, so we have a C. Walker, an O. Richmond, and an A. Harrison. I wonder if this is going to be important.
Sacred to the memory of Beverly Hammond, requiescat in peace.
Beverly Hammond.
Sacred to the memory of Beverly Hammond, requiescat in peace.
I should be writing these down, really. Beverly Hammond. Okay. So, let's continue. And who is this person here?
Treasured memories of Frederick Stillman, a tiny flower lent not given, to bud on earth and bloom in heaven.
Okay. Now, what's interesting is that is different to when the game originally launched. They've changed one of the names just to catch people out. Okay.
The House of God. Doesn't look like their home.
Yeah, let's not hang around.
We're not going to be hanging around any longer than we have to. So, to the glory of God. 10 candles lined up in 2 rows. There's a message underneath.
To the glory of God, in hallowed memory of those members and associates of this church who gave themselves to free our path in the service of our Lord and Saviour. There's a list of names. May their flame light our way is written underneath.
Well, seems like we need to light the correct candles for something. So we are going to light A. Harrison at the back there. We're going to light F. Stillman. F. Stillman, I believe. O. Richmond. And C. Walker. Now, it was also K.C. Schelling. Now, that was not correct, was it? Right, well, before we worry about that, let's go and grab this rather nice item. It's a shotgun. A shotgun has been left on the altar. Yes, please. Now, this is religion that I can get behind. The shotgun is a decent weapon in this game. It's not quite as useful as you might think, but this place took a turn for the worst. I wonder who was the last one here that finally covered everyone else up. Last one out, get the lights, huh? Well, we're not going to worry too much about that. I need to go and check these lights one more time, because I'm pretty sure it's not random. I think they just changed it with a patch. Let's just try this a minute. Yeah. We know, Mica. We know. Right, let's use the lighter again. And let's go for A. Harrison. Possibly I got one wrong. K.C. Schelling, although I think K.C. Schelling is not to be used here. We've got F. Stillman, O. Richards, and C. Walker. Yep, so K.C. Schelling. That one is not the person that we need to light. Not J.F. Marcus. Not that one. That's the one that was changed. B. Hammond. There we go. Still, doesn't matter. Now, got there in the end. You can use process of elimination, I suppose, so we don't have to go back outside. Alright. Now, you ready, my unnamed friend, to go descend down into the crypts? This area is questionable.
Tax has been worried sick. He really cares, you know. Tough guy that's soft as pudding. That's what you said, wasn't it? The boss in better days. All those Ginkgo suits, sweet talking our regulars. State paycheck and a roof over your head. It's hard to say no when you're out of options. Fucking boiling pot of bad eggs. I can only imagine what it's like to have been through all of it. You need to know that you're not alone. We're not alone. That pot's boiling over, and soon they're gonna get burned. Whatever it takes. Remember?
I think a lot of people got burnt. Entire cities. And people are still being burnt as we speak. Still, we're going to do what we can to get to the bottom of this.
This place is giving me the creeps.
Secret underground crypts not normally your thing?
Yeah, no, I kind of skipped my goth phase.
Goth phase. Well, I never left mine. Okay. So there we have a repair spray. Now, this area takes some explaining. So, what makes this area so frustrating to play is it shifts around. The rooms actually do change and shift. You're not going mad, it's actually happening. This whole area was to instill confusion and a sense of dread into the player, according to the developer, and I don't know about that. I mean, it's kind of effective. I get what they were going for, but I would say it's more of a frustrating area, but let's go. Also, that autosave that we got there, that's it. That's your only save here. If you do die down here, amongst the confusion, you've got to keep replaying this area. I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, hello. Now, on the hardest difficulty, we're dead straight away. On the hardest difficulty, there are extra enemies, which is going to be something. So, let's just load the autosave. So, this area is the only challenging and difficult part of the game. It shouldn't be too bad for us because we are we've already been through and we're not worrying about using X amount of healing sprays and things like that, but there will be some resistance here. I wonder if that enemy is going to be here again. Nope, the enemy is not here this time. I've never actually seen an enemy there before. Now we have a new enemy, these tiny little critters. They're not much of a threat. In fact, I don't know if those little critters can actually hurt you. But we're going to burn them and get rid of them anyway. We've got another guy here. Right, let's go. We might actually want to use some of our weaponry here. I thought we picked up a shotgun and some shells. We did. We got 2 shotgun shells. That's not ideal, to be honest with you. Alright. That wasn't great. Let's keep going. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Hopefully this thing can die. I would really appreciate it. Dying. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit tense. So what do we have to do here? Well, it's kind of a headfuck area, essentially. Also, burning the bodies is rather difficult. If you have 2 bodies that are on top of each other like this, it is sort of difficult to actually burn them. Now, in case you're wondering, oh, maybe you burnt both of them in one go. No, it doesn't work like that. Only one body at a time will burn. And it looks like we've been really unlucky here. And we're in a situation. Yeah, we're in a situation here where we can only burn one. That's, I would say a bug, I guess. Right, let's equip. And back off. Let's see. Yeah, so it's the big nasty guy that hasn't been burnt. This is a problem. If it was the little dude, it wouldn't be such an issue, but because the big guy has not burnt, that's probably gonna bite us in the ass. Alright, we're still safe, but we don't know what's around that corner. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, I guess we might see... Oh, no, there we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. You can see what I mean by this first-person mode glitching out. It does that. So, we might keep it in first person for this area, just because it's going to help us out. Alright, so what do we have here? The gate is securely chained and woven with intestines? Gross. There are 4 locks, each with a dumb symbol painted on the side. Well, that's curious now, isn't it? So, originally, this gate was a red herring. You thought that you actually needed to get in here to complete the sewers. You don't. It is literally a red herring. In fact, to complete the sewers, you've just got to go through the motions. Really bizarre area. Now, with the latest patch, we can go in there, and we need to go in there for the secret area. But that was not always the case, which is a really interesting design decision. Now, we're going to want to creep around because, as I've said, there are enemies in this area, and they will kill you really quickly. So, torn note has been added to documents. They all laughed at me for hiding. They called me irrational. I warned them all that it wasn't safe. They didn't want to believe me. First the guns, then the screaming. Then the guns stopped, and the screaming stopped. I'm all alone now. Yep, definitely got worse before it got better for you, didn't it? Still, can't worry yet. What do we have here? It's still beating. Beating heart has been added to the inventory. Ah, that's unusual, isn't it? Let's have a look at this beating heart. I don't remember picking this up. Mica, are you okay? Stuart Mason, multi-organ failure. I think Mica might be succumbing to something. Probably not important though. Alright, so we want to keep following the path around. We want to keep going in the same direction. Looks like we've got another couple of enemies here. What we're going to do, let's use the bow. If we can. Why can't we use the bow? There we go. This is the best use for the bow. Now there's about, off the top of my head, I think there's 7 or 8 enemies down here. Alright. Unfortunately, they are all dying in the same area, which is going to make burning them incredibly difficult. So what's that? By my count, there should be 5 of them. Or 4 of them, actually. I'm also not convinced at all that that was all of them. I reckon there's probably more round the corner. Now, if we back out of this mode. So, what I will say, on the hardest difficulty, getting through this area was very difficult without this first-person mode. It was unbelievably hard. Just because we can literally walk around that corner, and thanks to the camera angles, you don't... Oh, no, we can hear something around there. Something is moving towards us. Alright, there's another one burnt. Okay. But that is a nasty camera angle. There he is. He's coming. Right, let's back her up. Back her up. It looks like we've burnt everything. Oh, hello. That's bad. Can you see why this... Oh, we're injured. Can you see why this area is now so dangerous? Do you see, my friends? Do you see? So, it's actually recommended that you save one of your healing sprays for this part of the game and one of them for the end of the game. And there's another big guy there. Let's get rid of him. But we've kind of got to get rid of you first. Oof, he's done. Oh, you dick. You're blocking my shots, dude. Right, he's gone. Okay, I don't know. See here, I can hear another one. But I'm not sure now if I can hear another one because one of the guys has got back up. There we go. We've still got some arrows left. Oh, we're empty now. That's fine. Let's swap over to the gun. Right, how do you like that, you sack of shit? Really not happy to use those bullets. But needs must when the devil drives. Let's reload. And see if we can quickly burn a body here. No, we can't. There you are. There you are. Just get rid of you. Sit down. And shut the fuck up. There we go. Right, let's see if we can burn all of these bodies. It would be nice if Matey Boy here would alert us to enemies behind us, but sadly, I think that is a little bit beyond his capabilities, which is a shame. Now, why are we burning these guys if we're not going to come back to the sewer? Well, we actually have to come back here if we want to see everything. So, are all these bodies? So, no, that one didn't get back up yet. We've also used quite a lot of ammo here, unfortunately. Right, well, no time to worry about that right about now. Let's hope that all of these guys are burnt. Can't really tell. So, carefully does it. Carefully does it. We're going to find more bullets. So don't worry about that. Right. Good stuff. Good stuff. That should just about, maybe with a couple of exceptions, be all of the enemies here. I am just trying to be a little bit quiet just to listen out for that radio that we have. Think Silent Hill. Hopefully, we're in the clear. Jesus, that dude. Oh, he's come so close to being blown away, honestly. Right. Another heart. Let's grab that. Now, there's 4 of these things to find. So what do these do, I hear you ask? Well, we'll cover that in a minute. So here is a infernal machine. Yes. Would you look at that? This is insane. The machine has 4 arms reaching forward, as if waiting for me to place something in their palms. Gee, I wonder what that could be. Could it be these? It stopped beating. Yep, so we're here to put these hearts in. Now, yeah, she's saying, I don't know what possibly compelled me to do that. Well, no point worrying about it just yet. So, have another one in here. Another heart. Let's grab that. Now, I don't know if we have to put all 4 of them in. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you, how this works. But I do know that we need to put at least one of them in. I think. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. And there is the last heart. Right, and this one is a dead heart. This one is not beating. Is that important? Honestly and genuinely, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But we have all 4 of them now. And let's keep going. Now remember, this place is shifting and changing as we're moving. There is, it is on a timer, and there is a method to it. See, that's wrong. There we go. Right, that's what we want. Now, let's put the rest of the hearts in. Maybe we do have to use all of the hearts. I'm genuinely not sure. My head hurts. What is that sound? It feels like it's beating at the back of my head. That's... Oh, okay, this might be where it starts shifting. Yeah, that's not good, Mica. Oh, you can see, because it jibbed out, it's all changed and shifted. This is different. So how do we get out of here? Well, we've just got to keep going in one direction and hope that we pick the right direction. See, there you go. It just changed on us. So, oh, fucking hell. You made me jump, you dickhead. Is there a better method for deciding and finding our way out? Not that I've discovered. It is all just keep moving forwards and try to go in a reverse pattern to the way we got in here and hope for the best, essentially. I wish we're sort of... Oh, nope, everything changed. We're now in the heart room again. This is fine. Oh, where's this? Eventually we will come into a long winding hallway, which I was hoping this was, but it is not. And we will be out. I don't know how long this is going to take us. I'm genuinely... I'm not really a big fan of this idea. Like I say, I get what the developer was going for, but... not... Fuck's sake, dude. Not the biggest fan. Especially with the fact that that guy, when we shift and teleport, he doesn't. So he auto paths back to us. And yeah, oh, there we go, we've changed again. Come on, baby. Let's be on the right path. This looks good. It is entirely possible that they made that bit a little bit easier. Yeah, I think this is the windy path out, which is really good. Oh, there's an enemy there. Yep, we're going the right direction. Now, as for the enemies here, which there should be a few, I think, but we can't hear them because of that ambience. Oh, you fucking... Honestly, mate. There's another one. Luckily, those bugs, we can stand on those, which is interesting. Right. Are we out? I hope so. Yeah. Okay, there wasn't any enemies. That was curious. Right, anyway, regardless, we are now out of that place. And I think it's clear that something isn't quite right with Mica. And there's another classified soul. Some shotgun shells. Something is not right with our girl. Now, we do need to come back through the crypts and sewers later on. However, it isn't all topsy-turvy when we go back. But that is also very optional going back. We don't have to. Oh, back outside.
I never thought I'd be thankful to breathe the city air, but here we are.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You couldn't pay me to go back down there. Come on, let's keep moving.
Yeah, we are on half an hour here, guys, and we have an autosave, so I think this is a perfect place to leave it. Yeah, you know, even as I sit here, I'm like, I don't know if I like that section. Like I say, I fully understand and I get what the developer was going for. I also have a feeling, from what I've read and the research that I've done recently, I think he's made it easier to get out of there, because I remember that taking ages. Also, the fact that we're getting teleported, and eventually we got teleported into the right tunnel. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's how it used to work. And if so, he's actually made that part of the game way, way, way more manageable. Which is a good thing, because the last thing you want is to be stuck down there forever. Obviously, right? But it's pretty obvious that, well, this place is getting to Mica in one way or another. Huh. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a like and maybe subscribe if you're not already. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next episode.